I'm having a small rally with 2 miles to go. Slow, but I'm running a little bit. Even when it's hard. I love running. Let's do it. Okay, folks, it is packet pickup time. We are on our way. We are driving over to Dots, and I'm excited. Here we go. Okay, the packet has been procured. It's official. Running a marathon in 2 days. Let's go. It's race morning. As I'm getting dressed, my thoughts turn to the 100-milers who started yesterday. They're still running. That's amazing. And what is so cool about this race is that when today the marathoners, half marathoners, and I believe 50K will all go out this morning, and we're going out and back from the finish. So we get to see some of those 100-milers coming in after their long journey out there. And that's amazing. Can't wait. All right, I'm going to finish getting dressed, and we're going to head to the race. Here we are again in Belleville. Marathon this time.
George and Peter both completing 100 miles and the Baggy Trail. The Colonel and the Iditarod champion. Colonel and the Iditarod champion finished 100 miles. Congratulations.
Electrolyte drink that I really like and people seem to really enjoy it. Give it a try, give us some feedback, tell us what you think. Our Turk Chicago Exo Skin provided the prizes for the winners of the races. And then we have partners, Dots.
Okay, update is I just made it through the first aid station, and now we are at the detour park. Going well so far. I've seen quite a few 100-milers coming in, which is exciting. And now starting to see the fast half marathoners running it in. So enjoying myself. All right, I'm gonna tackle these hills. Whew, it takes your breath away. So I don't usually run with sunglasses, but I got these especially for this sunny part around the tunnel. And I'm really glad I have them. I'm appreciating them. Squinting into the sun, no fun. All right, let's keep running. I made it back to the trail. Woohoo! Gorgeous morning. Okay, we're passing the half marathon turnaround, but I'm continuing on. Full for me today. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little barn cat on the trail. Hey, kitty. Nice work. Okay, we're about 9.5 miles in. It's porta potty time. Okay, I am almost halfway done. And you have to remember that the race, because of the tunnel detour, is going to be 27.3 instead of 26.2. So I have to go a little bit further than you normally would. But first half has gone really well. I've been staying with my plan of running 4, walking 1, and the weather's beautiful. Obviously, as the day goes on, it's getting a little more warm, it's kind of sunny, but there's tons of shade here. There is a nice breeze, so I think it's going to be a nice second half. All right, let's run. Okay, I officially just passed the halfway point, and that took me about 4 hours. So I predict at least 4 more hours to get back. That's a lovely day. Let's run. Well, I'm starting to get tired. And I still have 10 miles to go. But, you know, it's just nice to know I can do the distance, even if it takes a lot of time. So I'm trying not to focus on the time. So I'm trying to reach that group in front of me. I feel like there's strength in numbers. I'm slowly catching up to them. All right, I stopped at the aid station and got some pretzels and some Coke, and I'm feeling a little refreshed now. I mean, I don't think I'll be faster, but I feel like I'm getting closer. All right, let's run. All right, well, checking in. We've made it back to the tunnel detour. And I have some company. This gentleman right here, Iron Will, has done over 70 100-milers, which I can't even conceive of. And he's doing a 100-miler right now. So we are just out here enjoying ourselves and making our way to that finish. All right, here we go. Well, that road section was brutal. This is the longest it's ever taken me to do a marathon, and I'm feeling it at this point. We are 7.5 hours in. I have 4 more miles, and I'm done with the running. I'm walking now, and it was nice to have company for quite a few miles with Iron Will, and he had a stroke last year, so I am just amazed by his ability to get out here and run 100 miles, that he has the desire, that he has the ability. I picked his brain all about ultra marathons because he has so much experience. So that was a really fun, interesting conversation. All right, let's get this done. having a small rally with 2 miles to go. Slow, but I'm running a little bit. Even when it's hard. I love running. Let's do it. Okay, update. I've passed 26.2, but as you know, I still have another mile to go. I'm gonna make it. I'm tired, but I'm gonna make it, and I'm grateful. Finish lines in sight. Iron Will's in front of me there with his 4-year-old grandson running him in. Well, that was amazing. I did it. Scotty from 10 Junk Miles put my medal around my neck and gave me a hug, and I don't know, finishing is just always amazing. And I got some pizza and some RC Cola. Who knew they still made that? Never tasted so good as it does after running 27.3 miles. And while I was sitting there having my pizza and cola, it was exciting to see 100-milers coming in, people that I had seen at aid stations and people who I knew were struggling, and they made it. And it's just so, I don't know, it's exciting to watch the human spirit and what you can do. And I'm just grateful that my mind and my body allows me to do the things that make me happy. So, as you know, I'll say a little more afterwards, but that's where I am right now. Very happy, very grateful, and just feeling ecstatic, really. Thanks for watching. Well, it's been a couple days since the race now, and I'm recovering nicely. I have some final thoughts. In thinking about this race and how it took me longer than my other races, I was a little undertrained due to the fact that I haven't run a marathon in 5 years. There wasn't a lot of time between my half and my full, and I had that little ankle issue, which cut my mileage. So I knew that the second half was going to be more of a challenge. I'm pretty well trained for a half marathon. Don't have any problem completing that in the last couple of years as I've been recovering from those injuries. But I think I got a great window into what ultras are like. Before I was injured, I really wanted to run a 50K. I had to put that on hold now for 5 years. And so being on my feet for so long during this marathon gives me an idea of what an ultra might feel like for me. And I think that that's very valuable. So I would love to be able to run the 50K at the Badger next summer. And so now I have a whole year to train. I have this experience to grow and learn from. And I'm quite excited about that. I mean, to be honest, the morning after the marathon, I was on the internet researching 50K plans. I love the idea of ultra, and I just love the idea of running all day and just being out there and meeting all different types of people and having this kind of collective experience. So as difficult as running a long race can be, I find it very valuable and very enjoyable in the overall. So I'm forging ahead, onwards and upwards. As always, thanks for watching. Find some joy in your life this week, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I almost forgot. I did put a deer fly patch on my hat. Should we see if I caught anything? Let's see. Well, look at that. Only 4. But I got no bites.